Hello students, today we are going to study SQL. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. Structured Query Language is the language which is used by databases. So basically, databases can understand only and only SQL. Let us have a quick introduction to SQL. SQL is Structured Query Language. SQL is the standard language for relational database management system. So this means whenever we are writing some queries in database management system, we have to use SQL language. All our DBMS use SQL. SQL was developed by IBM. SQL is used for creating databases, creating tables, creating procedures, and also creating views. It is also used to insert records in a table, update or delete records in a table. SQL is also used for retrieving data from the database. So whenever we need some kind of information, some kind of data from the database, we have to use SQL commands. It also executes queries. Whenever we are writing SQL commands, we call those SQL commands as queries. Categories of SQL. Now SQL commands, they are basically divided into three categories. Data Definition Language, DDL, Data Manipulation Language, DML, and the last one is Data Control Language, DCL. Let us see what each of these categories are and which commands are included in them. First one, Data Definition Language, DDL. These type of SQL commands are basically used for creating the database structure. For example, whenever we are creating a database or we are creating a table, at that time we create a big structure, and hence in these types we use data definition language. It is used to define the database schema. So any kind of structures which are present in the database are categorized in DDL. It deals with description of database schemas. It is used to create and modify the structure of database objects in the database. So there are different objects which are present in the database. Table is one of the object. And whenever we are creating a table or we are modifying the structure of the table, we use DDL commands. Some of the DDL commands are create database, create table, alter table, drop table, and drop database. Next type of command is data manipulation language. The next category is data manipulation language, DML. DML category, we are not creating a structure, but we are manipulating the structure. By manipulation, we mean we can insert the records, we can delete the records, we can update the record. So basically, whenever we are dealing with the data inside the structure, we use data manipulation language. So thus, data manipulation language is used to manage data in the table. It deals with manipulation of data present in the database. Some of the DML commands are select. The select command is used to extract data from the table. So whenever we want to see which records are present in the table, we can use select command. Next, update. Update command is used to update a data in the table. For example, we have a table and there is a field present as date of birth. If we want to change the date of birth, then we can use update command. Insert. The next command is insert. Insert command is used to insert data in the table. So let's take for example, we have 10 rows in a table. We want to create one more record. We want to add some data. In that case, we can use insert command. Now, another DML command is delete command. Delete command is used to delete data from the table. So if we do not want certain records, if we want to delete some records from the table, we can use this command. The last category of SQL commands is DCL. DCL stands for Data Control Language. In this category, these commands are used for giving access or removing access from a user. So basically, it is used to control users' access in the database. It deals with the security of the database. Some of the DCL commands are grant. The grant command is going to provide user access on the database objects. The other command is revoke. Revoke, on the contrary to the grant command, is going to remove some access from the user in the databases. So these are the different SQL commands which can be used. Thank you.